and they're at 31-32% right now. Jokic, bench minutes, always important for Denver. They've been treacherous in the past.
Well, you know it's going to be a heavy dose of Jamal Murray in the middle of the court operating, and they will live and die with that.
Randall drives inside. Najee held his ground, defended him well. Murray on the fly. Small lineup, Brown the fake, the drive, he'll fire. Rebound, Reed inside.
Let's go Wolves!
And now Randall. And Bones Highland. That's a turnover. Edwards couldn't find the handle. The defense by Hardaway.
Well, we talk about half court right now for Edwards, but do not allow the Denver Nuggets to see that they can creep back in this game.
Highland was pulling the drawers of Hardaway. You can't pull a man's drawer.
The ref like something's wrong with him.
You can't do it on the floor. You can't do it in public. Murray at the line. Rattles in.
Denver has had success with that guard screen out of the corner into a handoff and allowing their guards to play make from the free throw line.
It's Highland right here. Kyle Anderson getting ready to check in for Minnesota. Hasn't played. Edwards 3. Rebound Brown.
I have not liked Minnesota's offense for the last 6-7 minutes. Going back into the third quarter, they're settling for jump shots. The recipe has been to get to the paint. On this possession, the ball has got to touch the paint.
Murray with the miss. Edwards with the ball. Foul trouble right now. Works on Hardaway. Swashbuckling, moving, driving, collision, out of bounds. And the shot clock is at 11. On Kyle Anderson and Dosunmu in the game. First time Anderson's been in. Edwards drives, double right there, middle wall, shot clock at 3. For cutting Dosunmu! He has been a magician tonight. 23 for Ayo Dosunmu. Wow!
You know who haven't taken their pressure on for the gas pedal? Candace does the solo. He has made sure that his entire night he's been putting his head down, attacking, and being aggressive, doing exactly what the whole Minnesota Timberwolves team needs to continue to do.
And guess what happens? Guess what happens? Your superstar is inspired. He is inspired by Ayo.
The coach has said he's frustrated by that injury.
But being injured is definitely frustrating, especially in the playoffs right now. You can't do some of the things you want to do all the time, but this is the time right here where you show your greatness in a whole different way. Anthony Edwards got to understand right now his teammates are playing an incredible game, and it's not always needed for him to be on an all-out attack. And so we see how he handles these minutes.
Well, Edwards shooting 40% from 3 in the regular season with legs. It's a little different when you're injured, having to adjust your game, and he made that adjustment in game 2.
Look at this defense by McDaniels. Murray trying to get away. Faking, firing, no! Rebound, Brown, whistle inside. It is on Edwards, and it's number 5.
Well, we talked about shots are tough. He's committed to the defensive end of the floor, and he's just going to make it hard on Murray all night.
Anderson picked up the foul. Corner 3, bucket. Nice shot. Spencer Jones puts it down.
And I know that the guard action didn't get the bucket, but the help side came as now we're just making mistakes, and we all know that basketball is a game of run, especially with a team that can knock down the 3. You got to be careful in possessions like that. You cannot get...
When Jokic is in the game, they are running all the plays at Jokic. Right now, he's not in there, and so they're trying to find out where their offense is coming from, and it's coming from a space beyond the three-point line right now.
Shot clock at 6, Hardaway 3. It's out of bounds, ricochets away, off the Nuggets, Minnesota's ball. Turn on this half, turnovers. It's helped them edge their way back in. 8 to play in regulation. Anderson. McDaniels. It's a 3. No. Rebound Hardaway.
And the zone is proving to be the recipe for the Nuggets. It has taken Minnesota out of the rhythm. Is that number 6 on Anthony Edwards?
Edwards picks up his 3rd consecutive playoff, but he's played with 3 different teams. Gobert comes back in. The crowd on their feet, man. They are appreciating as Jokic checks in and Edwards will sit. The crowd on their feet right now. Edwards is here.
Sorry. To your point, Candace, and we wanted to ask this question in the meeting with Coach about the zone and see if they would use it. They utilize it, and it's kind of taking Minnesota out of their rhythm as Randall obviously gets into the teeth of the defense and finishes in the front of the basket, but it did take them out of their rhythm for a while.
Randall at 12. It's Brown against DiVincenzo, who just checked in. Rudy knocked it away. Another steal. They forgot the ball. Brown retrieves down court Hardaway. DiVincenzo meets him. Jokic corner. Jones on top. Murray. Back into Jokic. The spin, the knock away. Randall is there with the defense. Shot clock at 14.
And we talk about the job that Rudy Gobert is doing on Jokic. Yes, he's doing incredible, but we got to give credit to Jokic is getting a lot of heavy doses of those three.
Jokic three? No. DiVincenzo the rebound. In the fourth quarter, Denver has gone 2 of 10. Minnesota has gone 2 of 7. In the paint, hard shot.
See, when Jokic is in the game, the offense look good because they know who to attack and they know where to go. They run the pick and roll at Jokic. When he was out of the game, they was kind of in between.
It's Jokic again. Gobert the close. Jokic nails the triple. Timeout Minnesota. 6.5 to go. Wolves have led the entire way.
Had Jokic missed 7 of 8 shots when he was the primary defender, but he's doing it again here in Game 3.
Inside Gobert. Fouled. And we just saw, can we get that always one indication of how the game is going? And that right there says a lot.
We talk about controlling the paint as a big. In every series, you want your big to control the lane on both ends of the floor. And Gobert is putting a master class on of controlling the paint on both ends.
You know, Rudy is his own PR when it comes to his defensive ability. And he will tell you, you should appreciate his greatness right now because I think we take it for granted. Well, in this series right now, he's showing us why he's been picked as a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year.
It's Jones, Murray, the drive, and he got it. And Murray went right into Daniels. Halfway through the fourth quarter, the winner goes up 2 games to 1. It's Dosunmu with a marvelous performance off the bench. Randall doubled, and they've been concentrating on him. 3, Dosunmu, no. Rebound Jones, and back in the hands of Murray, who is 5 of 17, 16 points tonight. Jokic, 24, foul.
That's all McDaniels.
Not let up at all game from the first tip on. He's been trailing, locking and trailing, putting his body.
Just about had it. Randall, Gobert fighting for the ball. Jokic will save it. Murray the athletic catch. And the Nuggets the other way. McDaniel, boy, he is all over Murray. Foul, Gobert reaching in on Jokic. He baited him, and it was taken. And Rudy Gobert with number 4. So here's the way this series will map out here over the next couple days. Game 4 here Saturday. That's on ABC. Game 5 Monday back in Denver. Rolls if there is a Game 6.
Rotations and things like that going into the game. We'll see what he does in Game 4.
And Allie, what are they projecting for Aaron Gordon?
Despite not having him tonight, which as you guys just mentioned has been very deflating for the Nuggets. The good news here, imaging done yesterday on Aaron Gordon showed nothing significant that would automatically sideline him long term, which is why he was able to prepare and even go through shoot-around this morning. However, there was still enough discomfort that Denver didn't want to risk it tonight. So the plan as of now is to regroup tomorrow, map out next steps as the Timberwolves continue to pile on, making Aaron Gordon for the time being day-to-day. Kevin.
Allie, we thank you. Brown hesitating, jab stepping, and getting it to go on the deuce.
If they have a picture next to back it up, that's going to be Jay McDaniels because he backed up any and everything that everyone had to say about his comments about them on both ends.
Has been trio that has held it down, especially with Ann Edwards on the bench in foul trouble.
Denver has emptied the bench. They've got Tyus Jones, Daron Holmes, Julian Strawther, Zeke Naji, Jalen Pickett in the game. Murray is done for the night. 16 points, 5 of 17, 0 of 5 from 3. And Strawther's 3 is down. Puts it up and Julian hits it.
With Strawther's, he can fill it up, and he's going to be someone, if Aaron Gordon is out, they will have to find offense somewhere, and he will be someone they will probably turn to because he can fill it up.
It's DiVincenzo 3. Holmes will get it. Tyus Jones, a former Timberwolves, is there, and another 3 is launched. Strawther can't get it. Over the backboard. It will be Denver's ball. Kyle Anderson